Looks like you can hear it cracking.
Come on, get it out of here. Brian, show me the water. Show me the line, Brian.
Hold the rope. Hold the rope.
Hold the rope. Hold the rope.
Police departments across the country, like this one in Ohio, use body cameras to give us a first-hand look at what happens when they're out on the job.
So whether it's rescuing officers who fell into a frozen pond like in this case, or perhaps chasing a robbery suspect like another case in Florida, these are cameras that do add that extra layer of transparency, and it lets people who are not there to see what did happen.
And now Metro Police are ready to put body cameras to the test. Steve Jefferson tonight shows us how IMPD will decide if body cameras will work for them.
The mayor and the police chief just announced that police body cam pilot program here at the Edna Martin Christian Center. They hope to have that program up and running as early as next month.
So I think it's a brilliant idea.
Amy Harwell supports Metro officers getting body cams to record their interactions with the public, saying it'll protect everyone involved.
And this is a protection for the officers and we, the community.
And this will allow us to be a little more intentional about that.
Mayor Joe Hogsett and Police Chief Brian Roach announced plans to start a 60-day body cam pilot program in 3 police districts. They also want community input into a final program, which will include releasing video on a case-by-case basis.
And as long as we're not dealing with very sensitive information, for instance, if it's a victim that's on there and they really don't want the information released.
Perhaps the fastest video ever released in the country by police is when a Lafayette officer accidentally shot another officer, and the public saw what happened from their body cams just 2 days later. This second time for a pilot program comes after police union president Richard Snyder called for change and warned about underestimating the cost of body cams.
We're looking anywhere of $8 to $10 million. Now that's tangible, existing examples that we can look at. So to come in and say we're going to do it for $2 to $3 million, I think we need to slow this down.
The police chief hopes to learn from the pilot program exactly how much it would cost to equip each officer with a body cam, something the Lawrence Police Department already does. And that's where Eyewitness News reporter Rich Van Wyk is tonight.
Steve, Lawrence Police have been wearing body cameras for 2 years. We wanted to find out if they're working and whether they're worth it. When cops caught up with the man who minutes earlier they say stole, of all things, a police car, neighbors were out with their cameras. Police body cameras were recording the arrest as well.
I think more and more officers are depending on them and really like having them.
That's Sergeant Matt Miller. 10 minutes before all this, we were on patrol with him, talking about his body camera.
It just shows what we actually do. It gives the public a perspective, how we handle different situations.
Magnetized, stays inside.
The cameras are secured in a special vest, a problem the department didn't count on.
We had a lot of issues with sizing and fitting.
Cameras are turned on with the push of a button.
Recording.
They can also begin recording automatically when an officer is dispatched to an emergency, when they draw their weapon, when they get out of the patrol car on a routine traffic stop, or begin running like this officer, evacuating residents from a burning building.
Which takes that one little process step out of the officer's mind, something else they got to worry about responding.
When an officer's actions are questioned,
more often than not, it demonstrates, the body-worn camera footage demonstrates the officer is doing very, very well in the performance of their duties.
The deputy chief says the cameras are also capturing critical evidence.
They can go back and review their body-worn camera system and see, oh, that my camera did capture that license plate, or my camera did capture that statement.
Woodruff insists the system is worth the cost, $66,000 a year for a department with 44 officers. The man accused of stealing the police car was likely caught on several different cameras. That video will likely be used as evidence against him in court. Rich Van Wyk, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Rich. Now, Lauren's not alone. In fact, police in Lafayette, Whitestown, and deputies in Monroe County wear body cameras, all as a part of their regular everyday uniforms.
And